Raw is live from Baltimore tonight, and it is Devil's Night, Halloween Eve. The show is taking place. Um, you know, I haven't been too into wrestling right now. I've lost a lot of interest. I've just haven't really cared about much of what they're doing. I'm just not. I think it's because that Survivor Series card looks awful to me. I think the card is trash. I hate the matches, and I am not looking forward to Survivor Series at all. So, I am not high on this product, and it's going to be. I think Vince is just out of his mind. I don't think he's out of his mind. I think he just thinks he's doing what's going to be best for business, and it is just fucking trash. And to me, it's just absolutely horrific. And they can think it's frustrating. They can be doing so much more, but they're achieving such a little because they push the guys who they think will get over and who they want to get, not who they think will get over, who they want to get over, and they don't get over, and the fans are just rejecting them. And there's other guys who people like, and they're not getting pushes, and they're just being buried, and it's hard to, and you're just losing interest. So I just don't care anymore. Kurt Angle comes out. He talks about Shane McMahon and the competition, and he talks about he's gonna face him at Survivor Series, and then Stephanie McMahon is back with her big old titties. She is back, and as soon as she gets in the ring, she immediately emasculates Kurt. She rips him apart. And the one thing she did is she talked about the 25th anniversary in Raw in January. She talks about how Raw's been on the air for 25 years, and it's the longest running television show. And I'm sure the Simpsons are probably thinking to themselves, Simpsons were in 89. Raw was 92, 93. 93. I just don't want to watch Raw anymore. Now Stephanie's back. It's just Raw from 2013 to 2000, early of 2017, before WrestleMania, when she went through the table, it was insufferable. And she just completely emasculates him, and it's just terrible. And Kurt's apologizing. It's going to be Mick Foley now. It's going to be probably Kurt and Triple H, I think, at WrestleMania. Maybe. I don't even know. But she announced he's going to be on the Raw team in Survivor Series, and I think Shane's probably going to be the captain of the other team. So he's wrestling again at Survivor Series. I think for sure it's Triple H, Kurt Angle, WrestleMania. Although it might be a little bit dangerous if he takes a pedigree with his neck, but whatever. Kurt Angle yells at The Miz. Kurt's the captain of the Raw team, and Miz has a match. And up next is Bayley and Nia Jax. So Nia Jax makes her return. So they're having Alicia Fox as the captain. I don't know why they're giving her the spot while they fucking release Emma, who's like so much more talented anyway. Nia Jax beats Bayley quickly. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Alicia Fox then puts Nia Jax on her team. So I don't know, that story with Nia Jax, I'm a little bit turned off. It might not be true. I hope it's not true. It's probably not. But there was rumors she didn't want to lose to Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, who's 10 times more talented than you are, just a better worker than you can ever be. She just didn't want to lose to her at the TLC pre-show. And she was mad, so she called The Rock. And The Rock said, if you're not happy, then leave. And she walks out, trying to threaten them with The Rock. I'm just thinking to myself, what a fucking spoiled brat. But it's probably not true, so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. So we got another Samoan returning, and it's Samoa Joe. He is back, and he is coming back. He's talking on the mic. Now he has an opponent. It's Apollo Crews, and Joe kills Apollo Crews, obviously, as he should. Then he chokes out Titus O'Neil after the match, so that's okay. Up next is The Miz against Matt Hardy for the IC title. Miz retains, so that was Matt Hardy was his opponent. There's nothing for Matt, man. I feel bad for him. He's got none until Jeff comes back, and I think the broken gimmick's over. I don't know what they're gonna do with that guy, man. But that Jeff thing hurts, and they might even see the Hardys done here in a while. I don't know. Kurt Angle is in his office. Alexa Bliss comes. So it's going to be Alexa Bliss and Mickie James for the title tonight. It's okay. So Asuka has a faceless girl named Stacey Cullen. They're doing the thing they did with Asuka, what they did with Nia Jax last year when they have like random girls and have her kill her. That's what they should do. Asuka comes out, murders this chick, completely murks her, as she should. I guess that's what they're going to do. And I think that's their new formula for Asuka, as it should be. They should have just done that with Emma if they were going to release her. Kurt is texting in his office. Daniel Bryan's there. He gets a big pop. He says he has nothing to do, and they go back and forth. So Daniel Bryan's on the phone, and it's so stupid. The lights go, and Kane grabs Daniel Bryan by the front and throws him into something. So just because Daniel Bryan's head injuries, like they make it like he's the biggest pussy now. He's like such a pussy. They're fucking making him to the biggest pussy. He can't fucking defend himself at all. I mean, he can't still fight. Kane just bitch him out, and Kane's just fucking unbearable. They're gonna push Kane to the moon. This is why it's why I hate watching wrestling. Get fucking Kane back. I respect Kane. I like Mayor Glenn. Yeah, I'd rather see Mayor Glenn than Kane. But, I mean, he's just being built up, so Strowman will destroy him. And I'm going to make a prediction. I think it's Undertaker, Braun Strowman at WrestleMania. With Undertaker coming back for the 25th anniversary of Raw, I think Kane's going to be like the prelude to Strowman and The Undertaker at WrestleMania. That's my pick. I think it's Cena and Mahal. Ugh. You have Reigns and Lesnar, obviously, that no one wants to fucking see. And I think you're going to get the 4 Horsewomen versus the 4 Horsewomen. I think you're going to get Triple H and Kurt. I think you're going to get Undertaker, Strowman. I think those are your main matches this year. That's my picks. And I think you might get something like Rollins and Ambrose, too. Maybe something with Balor. And I think that's what's going to happen. So after Kane kills Daniel Bryan, you have Finn Balor against Cesaro. They had a good match. Balor won. Kane comes out and he just completely kills Finn Balor again. I don't know what the fuck. They're just going to bury Finn Balor with Kane. He chokeslams him and tombstones Finn Balor on the stage. Maybe they're setting something up where Kane keeps killing Finn Balor, and then Finn, in order to beat Kane, he unleashes the demon, and the demon beats Kane. Maybe that's where they're headed. Who knows? So you have this 50-year-old guy in a wig wrestling, and he beats Seth Rollins. Kane beat Seth Rollins cleanly. Yep. You have one of your future guys lose to a guy with a mask and a wig. Thank you. Yeah, good job, WWE. Whatever. I mean, they're just going to push this guy to the moon. And they had Kane, after the match, when Kane beat him, they had Kane beat up Rollins, and then Ambrose came and started to fight for his partner. But Cesaro and Sheamus beat up Ambrose, then Kane tombstones Ambrose. He had Kane destroy Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose on one show. I'm sure he won't let him destroy Roman Reigns, but yeah, whatever. I mean, I know he's going to lose to Strowman, but seriously, one thing I also forgot to mention, during when Stephanie came back, they had this thing where they had a whole roster on the stage. You had all the men, all the women. I would have liked to have been Finn Balor. It's a stand between Sasha and Alexa. But anyway, before Stephanie came out, whole roster was there. I don't know. I hate when they do that. It just demeans everyone, and they have her. They make her so dominant over everyone. It's just annoying. I hate Stephanie, man. I hate seeing her. Anyway. Going back to the show, they show Daniel Bryan being stretchered out. It's like he dies. I mean, you can't even touch this guy. Oh, he's gonna die. They make him like such a fucking pussy. Anyway, the announcers are just saying whatever. Oh my god, I hate it. I mean, can Daniel Bryan just leave right now? I wish this guy would go back to the Indies. He's gonna leave anyway. So I mean, I'd like to see him back wrestling in WWE, but it is what it is. So The Miz is talking to Axel and Bubba backstage. Bo Dallas is back finally, and it's going to be a trick-or-treat street fight. They're going to go up against Heath Slater and Rhino. Miz talks to Kane, and he wants to get him on the Survivor Series team, but whatever. Strowman's probably going to come back. So it's a trick-or-treat street fight. I like these. I get enjoyment out of this whenever they do Halloween stuff. I find it entertaining. It's Rhino and Heath Slater against Gallows and Anderson. So Slater and Rhino won. They had jack-o'-lanterns over people's heads. They went through tables. This was actually really entertaining. They had pumpkins there. everything was Halloween themed. I love Halloween. I love the holiday Halloween. I like watching horror movies on Halloween. If you follow my channel, you know that. So I like the spirit. So I find it really entertaining, and I kind of liked it. Anyway, they're talking. Miz and Cesaro and Sheamus are talking like Strowman's back. I don't know, some bag of garbage. I'm not even barely paying attention to it. He had Elias in the ring, and he's talking about making fun of Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan comes up, and he destroys his guitar. So Kurt Angle tries to stop the Miz. Kurt Angle and Bodas are all leaving because they're afraid Braun's coming. But Kurt says you have to stay until the end of the show, or else he's basically going to fire him. He didn't say that, but that's basically what he threatened him. You have Enzo there. I don't want to see Enzo. Anything with Enzo, it's just fucking awful. Yeah, whatever. Cruiserweights are done. So, women's main event. This is not the main event. There's probably going to be another segment, but this is the big match on the show. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James, and the crowd shit all over this. It's supposed to be for the title. They had a good match at TLC, and the crowd is just shitting all over this. They are booing. They're chanting for CM Punk. You heard multiple CM Punk chants, and not just small pockets, loud CM Punk chants. These are like when AJ Lee was there, and they would chant CM Punk at her because it's her. They were married. AJ's final year that was just plagued with CM Punk chants, but they are just chanting CM Punk at them, and eventually Alexa punches her and wins. I don't know. I mean, they love Alexa Bliss. I like her a lot, but they're over pushing her. I mean, they're making her so dominant. She's this 4'11" girl destroying everybody. Come on, man. You have to use some realism. And I know they like her a lot, but man, she's been champ forever. We get it. She's beautiful. She's blonde. She's very marketable, extremely marketable, but they're overdoing it with her, and I like her, but still, I mean, you just have to admit it. So you have Miz Taraj is in the arena, and Miz was trying to leave, but they were going to leave, but they have to run back into the arena, and Alexa Bliss was still there, so I guess she needed to be their screaming girl. Strowman comes back with the garbage truck. He's back, and I guess the garbage truck is the new ambulance. May have a garbage truck match. Is that the next stop? I don't know. I think that might be the Survivor Series match, a garbage truck match. He destroys the Miz Taraj. He kills Miz. He kills Bo Dallas. He kills Curtis Axel. Power slam to the Miz. Destroying everybody. This is awesome. This is actually really good. He's putting people through announcers' tables. Just massacres the Miz Taraj, just brutally massacres them. It's his revenge after TLC. This was really done. So Braun Strowman's definitely the highlight. And I thought Braun Strowman still, I mean, because of him, I guess it cushioned the blow of Stephanie coming back, but still the show, I mean, when Stephanie's back, the show was still a disaster. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to Raw now that Stephanie's back, even with those beautiful tits, giant tits. So, yeah, it is what it is. Get ready for emasculating every single guy on the roster again. Great.